Oh my god. And I didn't even spawn in my own base. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Well, that is not how I wanted to start this off, but, let me just grab all my stuff really quick. Alright, I think that's all. Let's just get into this. So, you're probably thinking, Nick, why are you making this video? Nick, there's like a month and a half left in the season. Why are you making this video? Well, I'm literally only making this because I'm gonna complete my mega base. And I'm just gonna show you that I'm better than you, you know? You're gonna think to yourself, holy shit, Nick finished his mega base, and I didn't. I'm just a fat freaking chud. Like, I'm literally only making this to flex on your face. Alright, just forget that last part. I didn't really mean it that much, just a little bit. But, like I was saying, I am gonna complete my mega base, so let's check out what I've done so far. So basically, I'm kind of going for like a crash landed outer space theme. And you can see so far, the only thing I've done is this little spaceship thing. It's like a little flying saucer with some wings. It's really cool, I think. I've never done anything like this before, so it's a little rough. It could be a lot better, but this is just the starter base, and it's not even a base. It's literally only meant for my portal. But from the back here, you can really see like the engines and the broken wing, and I think it's really neat what I did. But the best part I really like is the interior of this thing, On the inside, there's a lot of custom armor stand stuff. We got this fucking fat ass, that's what we got. No, but we got this, like, what is this thing called? A space? No, not an orbit. An orbit, solar system. Yes, we have a solar system. Boom. Right in the middle. This little custom control panel thing. We got screens, computers, You can imagine sci-fi builds. These things would probably be used to fly the whole thing around. And I got myself some little spacesuits. It's really cool. Just to fit the space theme of the spaceship. And then over here in this corner, just to fill up space, kind of have this orange, like, material. It's supposed to look like it's showcased from outer space, and like when we crashed, it escaped and it started spreading throughout my ship. I just made it resin, it's orange. Orange is kind of my whole thing this season, little orange head. Orange material from space, orange spreading throughout my base, and I have the resin shop. I own you. Alright, let's keep things moving. I said mega base, but this thing, it's not too mega, It's barely even a base, if you say that. So, I got plans for this entire area that's mine. Basically, my master plan is I'm going to make a giant spaceship that's crash landed right here. It'll be much more, intricate and detailed than this little thing. But, to make a big giant spaceship right here, I'm going to need to make this whole terrain pretty, You can't just sit on this fat, ugly... Okay, what am I even saying, bro? Literally, this vanilla terrain is so bad. So I think my first step is going to be to change this entire area into, something pretty to look at. And I'm going to have a giant waterfall flowing right through here. But of course, if I'm going to change the entire terrain, I'm going to need a lot of materials. And I've kind of got some, that I'm going to need for training. But I still need to go collect some more. So why don't we go and do that? Alright, I pretty much got all the materials now that I need to start terraining this huge mountain that I got planned for today. But there is just about one problem. I need a lot of moss. Like, way more than I thought I'd need. I've already started to use moss here, but the only problem with moss is it's kind of hard to mine it all by hand, so I'm gonna need a farm. And the only thing with me is I suck fucking balls at making farms. So we're gonna try and steal from someone else's farm. Alright, like, what is the problem? No one has a freaking moss farm on this entire server. And the only person I usually use the moss farm from, which is at Lobsters, it was broken. Now, I was led to over here, these coordinates. Someone is supposed to have a moss farm here. Alright, I think this is it right here. I mean, this is definitely the moss farm. So, I mean, let's just try and figure out how to turn this thing on. Oh, alright. Here is the lever I think that I'm gonna use to turn on. I don't know what else there is. I don't want to break it. I'm kind of scared. I don't know whose this is. So if you see this and I break it, don't get mad. Alright. Oh, that sounds like good signs. Good sounds. Good sounds. Oh, it's working, baby. It's working. Alright, well, I guess I just sit here now and wait a little bit, and I can collect some moss. But you know, while I'm waiting, I need to go eat some food. So, probably give me a good 20 minutes and I'll have enough moss for what I need. Oh my gosh. Guys, you can't be freaking serious. I've been sitting here for genuinely 40 minutes. And look closely. This shit is only giving me fucking carpets. Only carpets. Ah! Are you serious? How is this broken? Who makes a farm for only carpets? Oh my god, I just wasted 40 minutes of my time. I could have been getting it myself this whole time. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go mine it all I can like a freaking poor person now. So, I guess I'll go do that. Alright, luckily for me, there's these Terralith biomes, and they have a ton of moss, so I'm gonna get a shit ton of it really quick. And I made a big deal out of it for no freaking reason. Yup. Whew, that is about 3 shulker blocks worth, and some more. I am freaking done mining moss. Let's just go get into some freaking building now, you know? Wow, that took me some freaking time, man. Who's ready to go check out what I just built, huh? Let's go take a walk through this path, baby. I will say building this mountain here was actually some of the most fun I've actually had building in survival in like forever. It was super fun. And building all this dense grass around here, all that stuff was epic. But I mean, I was really just going for no trees, if you notice. There's no trees here. It's because trees take a lot of time. And I was really just going for like, I didn't want to block this beautiful mountain I got right here that I just built. and I wanted to keep it looking overgrown, not so tree-ish. But, you know, over here we got this island. Now, I really like this island, you know. Splits off right here, and it goes over and under this bridge. And now we got this nice little bridge we got going. Stones, you know, we did moss and leaf litter, ferns, even dark oak saplings just to give the foliage that much more variation, I guess is the word. You know, it looks great. And I see someone. Who is that? It's Sturg! Hello!
I flew all the way from the shopping district to find you.
I didn't even see you log on. I was AFK, I guess, when you joined.
Ah,
What do you think of this build so far? I just built this.
I like it a lot.
Thank you. I was literally giving a tour right now. Yeah, what do you think? You like this fallen tree right here?
I do. I was about to compliment it.
Yeah. Where did she even go? Oh, on top. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say I like the glass being the bubbles.
Yeah, it looks like it's splashing around. Oh yeah, there ain't nothing in here.
Do you want to check out my new hoe?
Let's see it. Reap and sow. Is that like a farming thing that I don't know?
Yeah, like reap what you sow.
Oh, reap what you sow? I don't know if I ever heard that before.
Yeah, they're farming terms.
Oh, see, I'm not a big farmer, I guess. When you get farm,
Me neither. I guess I've heard them around. I don't know.
then you start farm maxing. So you like the waterfall? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really fun to build.
I think
Okay.
my favorite build on this server is the crash spaceship.
Really? The crash spaceship.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's simple, but it's like really nice.
You like it? Thank you.
Yeah.
Teaser for you, but I am planning a giant crash spaceship right on this side of my mountain to cover that space.
I have heard this before.
I had
You
the
want
most
to
fun
come look at
tilting
my
it.
base?
Yeah, let's go check it out. Well, you made another farm. Wow,
Your head's in here.
it's the same thing. It is? What? Oh, I got the only head in here. That's great. What an honor. She's the carrot king.
Sure, man. Whatever.
I don't know. Whew. Alright, enough getting distracted. That's enough. Let's just finish this up. Alright, like I was saying before, this waterfall right here, it's probably my favorite part of the build. You know, a little cascading waterfall, and it's got these glass panes that I made, and it really looks like the water is like flowing and crashing down on the rocks below, and I think it's just the coolest detail you could possibly see. Like, come on, even from far away right here, it looks like it's just splashing up in the air, and I really think that's awesome. But also, like, I added these little campsite right here, I guess, so it looks like I've been living here, or just making shift with what I can fish up right here in the pond. Added a little barrel with some armor stands, just for, you know, some fishing. See if I can catch anything, though. Ah, freaking raw salmon, man. I would have taken an enchanted duck. But I mean, yeah, overall, this build was really fun to do. I mean, I think I did really well for my very first, like, major background mountain type of build. I've never built anything like this quite before. And this has really just inspired me to, you know, get better and build something even bigger, even better next season. So, you know, it wasn't my words, it was Snurg's. I got the best build on the server. What can I say about that? But anyways, I mean, this was my very first video ever. I kind of was just freeballing it. I had a lot of fun with those time lapses. And I'll take any feedback and try and make a better video next time. See you guys later.